Hi, welcome back or welcome to my channel. Today, as it says in the title, I am gonna be doing The Nun from the film The Nun. So this is what she typically looks like. However, I saw this picture, which is what got me inspired. And I've actually never seen the film, but I think that picture is from one of the trailers from the film. So yeah, because I mean I love like the look of what she looks like. It's obviously very like striking and very recognisable, but it's a bit boring to actually do. So I decided I'd spice it up and add some spooky teeth. So let's get started. Any special effects look by me starts with a frog headband and glued eyebrows. So we're gonna start with that. I actually lost all of the footage of me putting on that mouthpiece, but you know, whatever. So that is actually a cotton wool pad, you know, them little circle ones. That's one of those, and I'm just covering it in latex, basically trying to create a hard layer over the top of it, because if it's just pure cotton wool and I'm putting paint over top of it, it's just going to completely absorb all of the paint and just be completely uneven and just not look good. So I'm covering it in latex. I'm trying to blend the sides as much as I can, just cleaning off my tool so it doesn't get all disgusting, because latex dries very fast on your tool but not on your face, so hairdryer comes in handy here. Okay, so now that that's all dry, I'm just adding paint, and I've dropped some onto my hoodie, which I'm actually wearing because it is freezing in England right now. Like last week it was absolutely boiling, so we were all like, oh my god, it's boiling in September. Nah, it's pouring down as I'm recording this, which is why I'm wearing a hoodie. Anyway, yeah, I've just got a mixture of light grey and white cream paint, and I'm just blending that in. I'm using just a really cheap makeup sponge because I find that they're actually the best for SFX makeup and cream paints, because they're so dense, they're so hard, it feels like hitting your face with a rock. But it means that they don't absorb any of the paint and it gets you the best outcome. It's not, you know, streaky or uneven or anything, because they don't absorb anything. Okay, so now I'm just adding the black under the eyes. I think it's important to note here that the makeup in this film, it's a bit like Heath Ledger's Joker, where it looks like makeup. Nobody's under any illusion that this is her real natural appearance. It's all streaky and unfinished, which kind of gives it more of a scary quality, that she's deranged. And then I'm just adding black to the mouth area. It took a combination of a lot of black cream paint and a lot of black eyeshadow because I didn't go to any great efforts to smooth out the texture on that cotton wool. So that doesn't give you a good texture. For some things that's good, if you're doing, you know, zombie, uneven, broken skin kind of thing, that's great. Or if you're painting it all completely black, it really doesn't matter at all. But if that was something that I wanted to look smooth, I would have had to put scar wax or a ton of layers of latex on top, do you know what I mean? Because I was just painting all black, it's fine. It just makes it a bit more difficult to get into all those gaps. I just made it a bit more difficult for myself, but whatever. I hate scar wax. So okay, so now I'm sticking on my little teeth that I made. I will put a clip here of me making these. Basically, they're made out of oven dry clay or Fimo. I don't know what the actual brand is, but I call it Fimo. So I just got some white clay and just rolled it between my fingers, made some kind of shark teeth type things. And then I didn't want to waste loads of energy with the oven for these tiny little things, so I just dried them with a hairdryer and then you're good to go. I had never used this method before of making anything out of clay and sticking out on my face, specifically not teeth, but if I were to do this again, I would definitely make sure that one edge of the teeth were flat, because it was really difficult to do this. I wish that I had 3 hands to kind of hold it, put the cotton wool on and put the latex on. It was really tough to get them to stick because they were sort of round at the end. If one of the edges was flat across, I think it would have been a lot easier to get them to stick, and I could have stuck them with Pros-Aide or something first, or spirit gum, and then covered them in the latex and kind of jagged up the edges a little bit after that. So I'm just going in now, adding a little bit more detail, making my eyes darker, just making it very kind of obvious, just adding in some cheekbones because the actress has very, very defined features, which I do not. I was not working with the same bone structure as her. So just going in there, adding in the nose, not the nose, cheekbones, and then blending in some cream paint, adding a bit more definition and texture. I was very, checking my reference a lot during this part because the actress has a very distinctive nose shape, and I really wanted to try and get that as close to accurate as I possibly could. So I was just going in with some eyeshadow first as kind of a guide, and then I went back in with cream paint after that. And here I'm just, doing all the finishing touches, just browning up the teeth a little bit. As you can see, this whole time I've been holding the KVD Shade and Light palette, partly because I was using it as a mirror, because it's a good mirror, and also because it came in clutch for this look, because obviously it's monochrome black and white, and the black in that palette is the best I've ever used, but it's also got all the neutrals, all the browns and creams and things for the teeth. Just adding some scab blood, my favourite thing of all time, and we are done. Thank you so much for watching. Like and subscribe if you enjoyed. See you later.